Hello, and welcome to another edition of Inside Outlook. I'm Paul Spaventa, Interim Superintendent for Pemberton Township Schools. As we continue our remote learning program for students, I want to thank our teachers and parents for continuing to work together to provide the best education for our students. While the pandemic has put a hold on many of our after-school programs, I'm pleased to tell you our 21st Century program is still very active and even has openings for additional students at this time. Joining me today is 21st Century Program Coordinator Donna Scarabaggio, who will fill us in on how this program is operating remotely. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Donna, not all of our viewers may be familiar with the 21st Century program here in Pemberton. Can you start by filling us in on what the program is and who it's for?
Sure. So the program is an after-school program that's designed to provide high-quality, engaging, and interactive content and instruction for students, and really just provide them with a safe and fun space to be. And it's designed specifically for 3rd through 5th grade students that attend both Byzantsky and Dembo-Crichton schools.
Good, good. How is the program similar or different now that it's being conducted remotely?
So it's similar to pre-COVID programming in that we are servicing, as I said, the 3rd through 5th grade students, and we're fully engaged and interactive. There's live instruction, there's live teachers that are there every day. The teachers are certified teachers who are providing the content and instruction. And it's similar in that we're still providing academic support and tutoring services. That's really, I think, a major need based on the challenges that families are experiencing right now. But we're also providing really fun and engaging and interactive clubs, things such as cooking and, photography and graphic arts and mindfulness and yoga and Pilates. So like really a wide scope of fun and interactive programming as well.
Oh, that sounds great. Now you said it was for 3rd through 5th grade.
Correct.
And
yes.
What were the two schools?
Dembo-Crichton
Right.
and Byzantsky schools.
And Byzantsky. So how do parents or guardians enroll their child in the program?
So what they can do is they can go to the 21st Century website, which is found on the district main website under the Departments tab. And right there, there's all the information about the program, and there's a link that parents can go to, parents and students can go to. They fill out the Google Forms. It comes directly to me, and then from that point on, we will reach out to them via email. Our site assistants will also reach out to them once they've enrolled and filled out the form to welcome them and to really help them to become familiar with our platform, how we're running the program now, which is through Google Classroom. Everything is done through Google Classroom, which is one of the differences from pre-COVID, is that now we're doing it remotely, 100% remotely through Google Classroom.
Okay, these are really challenging times for parents, as you know. Are there any resources available through your program that would help parents to navigate through this?
Absolutely, yes. We understand the challenges that all families are experiencing right now, one of which is that with remote instruction, a lot of parents are kind of having to step in and be that additional academic support for their children. So what we do is we provide free tutoring for students Monday through Friday through all 3 blocks of programming. So there's that tutoring support for the students and for the parents. We know that parents might not be familiar with a lot of the applications and the platforms that are being used. Again, specifically, I mentioned Google Classroom. So we have staff available to help families to navigate Google Classroom. What is forms and sheets and what's that whole Google suite? Helping them through that, as well as helping families and parents with like the interactive science and the Ready Gen and the McGraw-Hill math, the Reflex and the Redbird and all of these programs that students might be very familiar with, but parents are not. So we have staff that are there available every single day to help parents to navigate those and to learn those platforms so that they can then better be able, be better able to help their own children.
That's excellent. I get a lot of calls, and I know a lot of parents get frustrated, even though we've been in this for a number of months. And so it's nice to know there's another resource available to them. So I'll certainly direct them to you and some other resources, but basically it's nice to know that you're available for their children and also for them. It may relieve some of the stress.
Absolutely, yes. And I mean, we have our program it starts around 3:15 every day and goes to about 6 o'clock every single night. So through that time frame, there are 3 different blocks of programming, and so parents, if they're working, whether they're working remotely or whether they're working off-site, you know, they have a pretty wide window of time that they could just reach out to us. And right on the district website is the email addresses that they can reach out to, and then one of my staff members will reach out immediately, definitely within 24 hours, most likely within an hour, and they can help them answer questions. Sometimes it's really just a matter of helping the parents with the academic content, you know, to helping them. You know, I hear all the time that math is not what math used to be. When I was in school, I learned how to do math this way, and I don't understand this. And so it's just different strategies and practices that are in place, and my staff can help parents with that so that they can in turn help their children.
That is wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on the show. For more information, you can go to the 21st Century Programs on our website. So thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. And I'm glad to be a resource, and we're taking students. Open enrollment is ongoing and rolling, so
Excellent.
We're here to help.
So let's get with it and get on the website and look up 21st Century Programs. Again, thank you. Very good. A few reminders before I close. All staff are reminded to continue to follow all COVID safety protocols in place in our buildings. This is not the time to let your guard down, and we ask your continued cooperation to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in our buildings. We remain transparent in reporting all confirmed cases of COVID-19 in our district, posting any newly confirmed cases on our district website daily. Our food services department will be expanding their services once again to offer frozen lunches that can be picked up for 7 days a week. This program will begin next Monday, so please check your email at the end of this week for details. And lastly, there are no Board of Education meetings in December, but we'll resume with the reorganization meeting on January 7th. Remember that during this pandemic, plans can change quickly at the direction of the governor or the local Department of Health. We will continue to keep you informed of any updates as soon as we learn about them ourselves. Thank you for joining us today, and I'll see you next time on Inside Outlook.